Merry Christmas, motherfuckers! Dances with White Chicks here. Making this shit was obvious. You knew it was coming. It is the lowest effort I could do for this weekend and still be acceptable. Like always, I am overdoing shit, and the Mortal Engines review is taking some time. But plus, I gotta do something for Christmas. It's definitely on my top 2 favorite holiday lists. So I'm here to give you that holiday cheer, motherfucker, and to get you motivated to sing some ghetto-ass carols.
Let's get this old Christmas jangle. I'm dreaming of white
fishes. So let's go. This is Things You Notice About Christmas. Christmas knows how to sneak up on a motherfucker. I looked at the date. It was the 1st of this month. The 1st of this motherfucker. We are now less than 5 days until Christmas. And by the time you watch this video, it probably will be within a day because you know how long it takes me to upload shit. Some of these Christmas movies are low-key lit as fuck. Like, you know, they went into them shits and made them entertaining with meme potential. Like, the movie A Year Without a Santa Claus. That is some real-ass shit. You got a heat miser and a snow miser and shit with her. I'm like, oh shit, this is blast. And then you got this random kid in New York Timbs. He got the dark brown shits. We got Mrs. Claus out here looking like the lady from Kung Fu Hustle with her attire. She looks like she's doing Tai Chi and simultaneously handing out recipes for cookies and shit. And then we got these bitch-ass elves looking like the dumb duo, or I should rephrase, the dumbest pirate duo in Pirates of the Caribbean. There's a lot of Christmas movies just oozing with that untapped meme potential. And here's the thing. The movie A Christmas Story with Ralphie is on some other level, too. There's a reason they play that shit 24 hours straight every Christmas. It's some anime action scene type shit.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry!
Deep in the recesses of my brain, a tiny red-hot little flame began to grow.
Come on, cry! Come on, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby, cry for me. Come on, cry!
平和の象徴なのだから
Oh, shit.
真正面からの殴り合いすげえ近づく君の個性がショック無効ではなく吸収ならば限度があるんじゃないか
血を吐きながら全力でやたらに打ち込んでるんじゃない一発が全部 100% 以上の
ヒーローとは常にピンチをぶち壊していくもの
It's hilarious when people complain about Christmas music and how much it annoys them, but they are the same people that blast mumble rap or some shitty indie hipster band every single second of their lives. Like, if we can handle your bullshit all year round, you can handle a month of Christmas music. Shut the fuck up. Of course, whenever you buy anything online, the cucks come out to steal some shit. When you're picking out a Christmas tree in a lot, it looks all nice and beautiful. They have these trees looking all pristine and shit. And to your surprise, it's cheap as well, especially for a tree of that size. But the second you take that motherfucker home, every single pine needle has dropped, the tree is nothing but branches. It looks like you got a hollowed out pine cone or some shit. You just paid $40 thinking it was a deal for this shit. Your ass was robbed. Remember when you were 5, 6, 7 years old being hyped as hell for Christmas and you could barely go to sleep Christmas Eve because you were so hyped? Then if you actually got to sleep, you woke up in like 3 hours and was like, shit. Then you would try to wake up your mom and they would always tell you to go the fuck back to sleep and wait till later. But you couldn't do that shit. So you wait in your room until it's 6 a.m. You just spend all that time doing nothing, tossing and turning, trying to fall asleep, but you can't. But you're deep in thought and shit. You're thinking, okay, well, it's after 12 o'clock. It's after midnight. Maybe Santa already came, right? And I can go to the tree. But no, you remember your mother told you, you can't go downstairs and try to check the tree before she's up because Santa knows that you do that and there's nothing under there, and it's like you won't get presents if you check early, and that really fucks with your head and shit. So you're like thinking, oh, I gotta wait, and you spend hours in your room doing nothing, all just to wait for the time where you can wake your mom up so you can go see what Santa got you. Well, fast forward to the future and shit. Well, now your ass is tired as fuck, sleeping over 10 hours, waking up at 1 p.m. and shit on Christmas Day. Because now you know, motherfuckers aren't getting you shit. You aren't getting shit. Sleep all the fuck you want. You're tired. You either had a long-ass semester, or you work someplace and you're tired as a motherfucker and you want to sleep. You don't give a fuck. Some of these artificial trees are expensive as hell. I was considering, getting one this year, but I looked at that shit, I said, fuck that. I mean, we are talking $800 for some of these shits. For that money, that tree better make appointments for me, clean the dishes, and not start marching with Marcus and shit. The same Amazon commercial has been playing every 4 seconds. But dances with white chicks, I like it. If you look around, the whole world... Shut the fuck up. The commercial wasn't terrible. The first 3 times you see it. 200 times, this shit gets annoying. And it has the boxes singing and shit like Prime is gonna help you out. Motherfucker, please. You go on Amazon, and every good present that you would actually be considering to purchase isn't Prime eligible. And you have to dish out at least $24 more to make sure that shit arrives sooner than next month. And that's not even if you were on this shit late. Like you could have been, you could have been on that shit the beginning of the month. And you would still have to dish out the big bucks for that shit. The commercial is almost false advertising because of this. Everyone's happy and shit. Everything you want isn't Prime eligible. Shit. Sometimes it's just convenient to go to the motherfucking dollar store to get some presents. I know that sounds ghetto as hell. That's because it is. But hey, these motherfuckers will think that, oh, you're getting this nice little glass for me. This shit was for the dollar store, bitch. Eggnog should still be around in a grocery store. What the fuck is up with this shit? Where you go in the shit and there's no eggnog. And it's not even that they are out because everyone else purchases the eggnog and they're sold out. No, these motherfuckers just don't have the shit. You dumbass. Get out. What the As you can guess, I really want a white Christmas. Unfortunately, my region barely has a white Christmas. It will be cold as fuck for the weeks before. Cold as fuck. And snowing. The day after the shit. But the Christmas Day, it will be 70 degrees or some shit. But the day after, when it hits 12 o'clock, and it's the day after Christmas Day, it's dropping, it's snowing, a fucking snowstorm's coming. That's the type of shit that happens. Can we stop pretending that anyone alive actually celebrates Kwanzaa? Whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. What the hell is it? So, if you're around my age, you may have recently experienced your first Christmas where you could legally drink with family members during a Christmas dinner or get-together. So let's say you're at your cousin's house, right? And you want to show them that you're not a lightweight and that you can drink that strong-ass shit. You chug down multiple shots of vodka really quickly, right? Now you're fucked up. You're laughing, you're giggling and shit. You're like a crazy person in your cousin's house, right? And you're not angry. You're not an angry drinker. You're smiling and shit. Everything's nice. So you would think this would be okay. Like, what's the problem? Well, somehow, it also made you not able to perceive what people say to you. So you end up mishearing what one of your cousins say, right? And you curse them out, right? You curse them out, and it may have been an entire year that you haven't apologized since that shit. Fuck. You remember when video games weren't complete shit? And you would get a video game for Christmas when you were younger, and you would be on that motherfucker. It would be 24 hours straight after you opened it up and unwrapped it, playing it. Those are good times. Like, that's pretty much what defined Christmas a little bit there. Like, video game. Like, you just play video games over it. Not now. Fuck that shit. People just want some shit to get offended about. Wishing someone Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah, it's so horrible. You've just committed genocide. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Get over it. If I'm saying Merry Christmas to you, it doesn't mean I wish harm or ill will on you. A simple, I don't celebrate it, but thank you for the notion, okay? That's all you gotta say. Who gives a fuck? Now listen, for the people I know don't celebrate Christmas, I'm not gonna wish them a Merry Christmas. I'll just say Happy New Year and go about my business. Bam, problem solved. But there are people who you don't know didn't celebrate Christmas, and you just say, oh, my bad, it's whatever. It wasn't in malice. But why? Should I be so scared about that scenario happening and being, I don't want to offend anyone, that I say Happy Holidays? Nah, that shit is fucking whack as hell. Happy Holidays. What other fucking holiday? Like I said, these motherfuckers ain't celebrating Kwanzaa. These motherfuckers ain't celebrating Boxing Day. New Year's. That's one day. See, holidays implies more than one. See? Saying Happy Holidays doesn't really make sense when there's no other holiday. Like, think about this shit. Hanukkah was the 2nd of this month, right? It was early this year. So, what else would these motherfuckers be celebrating besides New Year's? Happy Holidays is generic as hell and just assumes that, you're going to be celebrating something. But what if that wasn't the case? What if you're a Jehovah's Witness and you don't celebrate anything? You don't celebrate any birthday, any holiday in general. So, saying Happy Holidays is offensive because as a Jehovah's Witness, they're not celebrating a holiday. Checkmate, motherfuckers. As long as it would take me to get a tree up and fix it up and all that, there's less procrastination getting the tree than there is getting the tree the hell out of the house. That motherfucker will still be there until after March. Pretty much. I know. Even if the pine needles are on the floor, hey, that's how it is. You know what? Neighbors that try hard shit with their lights, and they'll have all these decorations, giant fucking Frosty the Snowman on their porch and shit, and it's like they're really going in. And you go there, it's like you need some fucking Rad X or some shit. Like it's a radioactive fucking house because of how much energy they have using for this shit. Do you really is this really worth it to flex on your neighbors for Christmas? The fuck? Fuck out of here. No one wise should be doing that mistletoe shit in the age of Me Too. Fuck that. You can't go wrong with a Santa hat. It's really quite simple. It's a Santa hat. Red hat, little palm, white palm, or whatever the fuck they call them shits, at the end. Sometimes it's a bell, maybe. Who knows? Well, the point is, it's nice and simple, alright? But them elves shits, what the fuck is the design? They got the corners, everything going on. Looks like the pattern and shit. It looks horrible. Trying to do Christmas stuff while simultaneously still doing your YouTube stuff. That's not easy. Honestly, it's like you could have been working all week and on your Mortal Engines review and be like, oh yeah, they're gonna like this. But then it's like, shit, I'm not gonna get this shit done before this weekend because I gotta worry about Christmas stuff. I gotta go shopping. I gotta worry about wrapping some presents. I gotta do all that. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, you can't expect me to be dropping videos every day. Not that I've ever done that. So, you're going to see people in that position going on with a low effort damn video that it's like, come on. It's a little easier for them to make. And it's like they made this shit. And it's like they keep ending these type of fucking videos the same way with the same fucking point every time. So it's only 19 points. It's like, can you be original? Oh, shit. Yeah, don't you hate that?